You'll be all right. Guna?
You're so stupid, Guna.
You're curing cancer, right?
Yo, I wrote you back in autumn, guess my message got delayed. Been refreshing every second like my signal's gonna fade.
Alright guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. And this time I wanted to show you how to use Z-Image Turbo on easy mode. That's right. You can actually create some very beautiful images very quickly if you have things optimized properly. And the best thing to do is to use things like Sage Attention and to use quantized models that are, I found, FP8 is the best all-around model to go with. I've actually created a brand new Power Lora loader. It's pretty cool. You can just go in and just start typing and then, select from the list. And then from the right side, you select the strength. These are some of my favorite Loras, the anti-plastic look, the hands and feet skin perfection. I keep it around 0.8. The high res detailed daemon, and also the detailed eye Lora. So, and then you could just use your character Lora. This is of course from the great Malcolm. He does celebrity Loras on Hugging Face, and I'll be sure to link it down below. Today on Reddit, somebody found out some amazing things about prompt adherence in Z-Image Turbo. Some of the things he said was like, after testing over 400 images, he found that Masterpiece 8K do about nothing. You should use things like point and shoot film camera, a 35mm film camera. He gives a lot of cool stuff here on this cheat sheet that I've provided. So take a look at that. And I've included that kind of stuff in the props that I make. So I gave a link to his post on Reddit, so you'll find that in the workflow. I'm using Sage Attention with Triton, although you can use whatever you want. Make sure you have an NVIDIA RTX GPU. That's really important. Take your pick with the models. I've got a lot of models that I've quantized myself to MX FP8 or FP8. Many times you can just download them from Civitai in FP8. If not, in future videos, I'll be teaching you guys how to quantize things yourself. It's actually really easy. So a couple of things here. We're keeping the aura flow at 3. There's this mean cache. You can also use cache dit. It's called cache dit. You could use that too, if you wanted to. Instead of this mean cache Z-image, basically you're just caching, so you're just speeding things up. There's some new detail Loras that came out for Flux 2 and Klein this week, so I just added them, and it just adds a little bit of extra detail. So I've included that into the workflow. I use verbose prompts, and you can see I've used some of these new prompts that were recommended. And how do I get these verbose prompts? Well, I use a LLM, and I found the best way to do that is inside of Oobabooga, and I'll show you guys exactly how I did that. I like to use pretty high resolution images, and then for upscaling, I'm going to use the RTX Video Super Resolution Upscaler. I don't like to put it at Ultra because I find that it kind of over big things, so I keep it at high. I think the Clown Shark K sampler is pretty good. You could use the regular one, but you just got a lot more options here with the Clown Shark K sampler. Multi-stop Res 2M with simple scheduler is pretty good. You could also try Flow Match or Bong Tangent. Now, this is already including the Bong math. So you can see it creates some pretty lifelike, pretty amazing images. So I'll show you a bunch of images that I've created using this method at the end of the video. I'm quite pleased. It's fast. It's really good with skin texture, with details. It gets the job done really, really well. So let's go into how I actually create these prompts, because you can do them on your own language model. Okay, so what I'm actually doing is using Oobabooga, and then I am using the Gemma for E4B uncensored model. So you could use Q8, I'm using Q5, and then I'm loading up the MMPROJ file. This is a vision model that allows the AI model, the AI assistant, to look into your images and give you feedback. This is really important. When it comes to comfy prompts, you really don't need more than 8,192 tokens. They actually give you a list here. So once you've loaded it up, you can also use Qwen. So Qwen 3.5, Uncensored is also going to do the trick, and you're just going to load the language model for the Qwen as well. Sorry, the vision model for Qwen, and then that way it can actually see your pictures and give you some more tips. Then I've done something also that's pretty cool, and I've actually created a character. Now this character, you load her in, and she becomes your AI assistant when it comes to prompt engineering. And just load in her JSON file and then go into chat. And so I actually gave it one of the images I created, and I said, can you kind of help me create a prompt for a Z image turbo, but change her plaid shirt to a pastoral tank top? And so it goes into detail after thinking about what it saw, and was able to swap out the plaid shirt, created a very verbose scene. So it caught the hair color, possesses vibrant, flowing sapphire blue hair, styled casually with wispy strands, delicate phase, she's reclining. It's able to go into the environment, materials, lighting, and then you just copy and paste that and use it as your prompt. Here's another image that I actually created and wanted to know, like, how could you recreate it? And it's doing a quick thought, and then it's giving a prompt. High fashion, close-up, portrait. You don't want to waste time when you're creating images, and I found that just the best way to do it is using Oobabooga, throwing in your image just to give it an idea about what you want, and then it'll give you verbose prompts, because Z Image Turbo is using Qwen 3, and that's pretty powerful text encoder. Klein is using Qwen 3 as well. So you're going to make use of these verbose language models. If you're using Flux 2, then you're using Mistral. These are big models. They can handle a lot of text. I use the same technique for LTX, but I've actually created the assistant so that I don't have to waste time. I don't have to go and tell it what to do. And because it's uncensored, you can goon away and do whatever kinds of prompts that you want. You're going to get no refusals, and it will do what you want it to do. And what I love about Oobabooga is that it's injected with KV cache. Now, you could also do something similar to this method using LM Studio. You can download the uncensored models. It has vision capability, but as far as I know, it doesn't have that kind of avatar capability, but it's a bit more user-friendly. You just download it and kind of load your models. So LM Studio is a bit more user-friendly. It's got a bit more guardrails. It's hard to screw up with that. With Oobabooga, you're going to be updating things from the Git repository. It's pretty easy. It's using the latest CUDA 13. It's using the latest PyTorch 2.11, the stable version. So it's fast. It's really good, and I haven't had any problems with prompting the things that I want. And it has gotten my images a lot farther on than ever before. They pop out a lot, and they're really hyper resolution now, a lot better than I could have just done prompting it myself. And really, when you think about it, do you really have that kind of time to sit there and prompt it? Could take you 5-10 minutes to prompt instead of just spending a few seconds with the language model. You can load language models into Comfy UI. It does require installing Llama CPP. Sometimes that can be a headache. If you can get it to work, that's fine. I've gotten Qwen 3.5 to work, as you can see in the previous video that I published, and so you can just do that as well. But when it comes to Gemma 4, I find that it's just really good with its vision model. Okay, guys, so happy gooning. I'd love to see what kind of results you have. You can join the Discord and share the kind of images that you've done and share some kind of tips and tricks that you guys picked up along the way. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Guess my message got delayed. Been refreshing every second like my signal's gonna fade. I've been studying your lyrics like a map to where you stayed. Every bar you ever dropped, man, I memorized the page. You said nobody would get it, but I swear I always did. When you talked about your dad, man, that hit me as a kid. Used to sit up in my room, headphones tight, lights dim. Felt like you were talking to me.